Hi guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I am extremely excited, as I am for literally all of my videos that I film. I'm going to be sharing with you guys my top 5 favorite products from my top 5 favorite brands. I think some of these products may come to a surprise to some of you guys, some of them might not, but I have been really wanting to film this video. So I believe the originators of this video are Michelle Wang and Allison Chase. I will link their channels down below. I saw Morgan Turner, who I absolutely love. She's another YouTuber here on YouTube. She does a lot of makeup review videos and I literally love her channel so much. She's the YouTuber who I saw do this video, but she also talked about like who originated it. So I'm so happy she included that so I can include it in my video today. Let's go ahead and dive into today's video because I'm super excited. Like, honestly, I would put Tatiana Anisa Cosmetics in today's video, but I did not, even though that's my brand. It's one of my favorite brands. I just want to let y'all know that I will definitely still put down below my top 5 favorite products from Tatiana Anisa Cosmetics. But I think today we're going to go ahead and start off with Huda Beauty as my first brand. So I love Huda Beauty. I love that Huda is one of those brands where she comes out with a ton of different products and you're always really surprised by the releases. I love her products and she really does have like some staple products in her line that have become like core staples in my everyday makeup routine. The first product is the Faux Filter foundation. I am obsessed with this foundation. This is one of my favorite foundations in my collection. I am in the shade 500G, which is so perfect. It's like the perfect foundation match ever. I seriously love this foundation. It literally looks like a filter. Now, I still have the one that has like the very heavily fragranced one, but she did reformulate it to have no fragrance. So I know a lot of people couldn't really use this because of the fragrance. I'm personally very used to the fragrance. I don't mind it, but I'm happy she did reformulate it because this is a product I was hoping a lot of people were able to like get their hands on and actually test it out. And I'm here to tell you guys, it's seriously one of the best foundations on the market. And it's super full coverage. So if you love full coverage and if you love that nice matte finish, this is the foundation for you. The next product from Huda Beauty is, of course, her setting powder. You guys, this setting powder is one of the best setting powders ever. Whenever I'm watching like other YouTubers, like makeup videos on YouTube, I always see that they have this powder. This is definitely a cult favorite. It's definitely a really good powder. I have the shade Kanafa. I have 2 shades, but this is the shade that I pull from a lot more because it has like that yellowy kind of tint to it. I seriously love it, and the coverage on this powder is amazing, especially paired with the foundation. This is an amazing powder. Seriously, guys, it is one of the best. Like, seriously. The next product from Huda is Glowish. I feel like this counts for this video. This is the Glowish bronzer in the shade Rich. I love this for the summertime. This is the bronzer that I used every single day throughout the summer. I just felt like it was such a great lightweight bronzer that just paired so well with any of my cream bronzers. I seriously love this product. It is amazing. And out of the whole Glowish line, I feel like the bronzer was like the best thing. I did try like a sample of the Glowish. It just was too like glowy for me, but I love this. This really did surprise me, and I feel like a lot more people should talk about this because I did not see that many people talk about it. And it has a really cool pattern on it as well, which is also really fun, and the packaging is pretty different. It took me a while to get used to the packaging, to be honest. So the fourth product from Huda Beauty is an eyeshadow palette, and this was super hard for me because I knew I wanted it to be one of the 3 that I've tried, and this is the Wild Obsessions Chameleon palette. This is the one that I pull from the most. All 3 I absolutely love, but just something about this one is just, it's the most wearable out of the 3, but I just feel like it's perfect for the summer and the fall time. So I think that's also why I've been using it a lot recently. I love this palette. I think the color story is absolutely beautiful. The formula on this is absolutely stunning, and the shimmers, do not get me started on how great these shimmers are. They are chef's kiss. I love them. I love them so much. So the last product from Huda Beauty is a lipstick. So this is her cream lipstick formula. This is the shade Money Maker. This is my favorite shade out of all of them. I absolutely love this. This is like the perfect nude for me. This whole like cream lipstick line is amazing. I highly recommend them. I know a lot of people didn't like her matte formula, but the cream lipstick formula is on a whole nother vibe. If you guys are in the market for a really nice, like moisturizing, nourishing cream lipstick, definitely check out the Huda Beauty cream lipstick line. You guys are literally going to find your perfect nude with that line. There's so many nudes for all different kind of skin tones. Okay, so let's go ahead and get on to the next brand, which is Jaclyn Cosmetics. Now, you guys, I really, really love this brand. I honestly don't think that I was actually expecting to love this brand as much. Like, I just wasn't prepared for her launches. I always get so excited when she says she's gonna release something next because I always know it's gonna be so good. And I'm so happy that her brand is literally flourishing. And these products that I picked for my top 5 from this brand were no-brainers for me. I just knew it right off the bat. I did not have to think twice about these products. So the first one is from the Rouge Romance collection. This is the Rouge Romance blush palette. This blush palette is so beautiful. Like, my camera, of course, is washing it out like it always does, everything. But this is so gorgeous. This is the warm tone of the two in the collection. I love my warm tone kind of blushes. I literally filter through all of these blushes. They're absolutely beautiful, especially paired with other products in the collection. If you guys are looking for a great blush palette to add to your collection, I highly recommend this one. It is definitely on the pricey side, but I will say the formula is so good. It's very buildable. It literally blends out beautifully, and I cannot stress you guys enough how gorgeous this palette is. And I have not seen anyone say anything bad about this palette. That should be like enough to let you know, like, this is a great palette. The packaging on it is also really gorgeous. This is one of those palettes I just want to like frame and put it somewhere. So the next product I want to talk about is also a blush. This is the loose blush in the shade LOML. This is my favorite loose blush ever. Oh my gosh, like, I don't own any other loose blushes in my collection. They all come from Jaclyn Cosmetics. You guys have seen me talk about this blush a lot on my channel, a lot. And seriously, this is literally one of my favorite blushes. I love it. I really hope that she comes out with more shades in this blush. I doubt that she would, but I just need like a nice purpley berry kind of blush. Like, I feel like there are more shades we definitely could get in this formula, but I don't really think she'll come out with more. But just know, if she did, I would totally buy some more. But I love this. It's super fun to apply. I seriously highly recommend this as well. I love the loose blushes, especially because I think they're great to set any cream blush that you apply. This is like one of my favorite blushes in my entire blush collection. I literally cherish these things because I just think they're super fun to apply, and the payoff on them is absolutely amazing. So the next product is her Mood Light powder. This right here is the shade Brilliant. I love this because this is that powder that gives you a lit from within kind of glow. You don't even need to wear any kind of like highlighter because this will literally just give you that gorgeous glow. You can put this all over your face and it just gives you that like nice, gorgeous lit from within kind of glow. It is absolutely beautiful. And you can honestly use this particular powder all over your face if you wanted to. Not necessarily to set any cream products, but like just to like dust it all over your face. A1. And the last product from Jaclyn Cosmetics is probably no surprise to any of you. It is her setting powder palette. Who would have thought that this would be one of my favorite, most used products from Jaclyn Cosmetics? This is a product that I use every single day in my makeup routine. I cannot not use it. Like, even right now, I don't even have it on because I wanted to like apply it on camera to show you guys exactly like the brightness that it gives. So the shade that I like to use is this one right here. I believe it's Apricot. The shades are on the back, so it's kind of like hard to tell what shade it is. But I just take the shade Apricot and I use that to kind of brighten up my under eye. And I'm going to show you the brightness that it gives. Like, literally, it just gives a beautiful brightness. Do you guys see the difference? Do you guys see the difference that this powder gives? This is with, oh, You guys, I'm telling you, this powder makes a difference. Even the orange shade I use to kind of like color correct if I feel like my foundation, like I didn't really put enough on right here. This kind of like cancels out the darkness around my mouth. And then I like to use this shade to kind of like clean up my contour. And then this shade right here, I just use it whenever, kind of to also like help brighten or like tone down something. And I feel like I'm gonna hit pan on this so soon, especially that brightening shade. I love this palette. It comes with me everywhere. Right, so the next brand I want to talk about is Colourpop. Now this was so hard because a lot of you guys know Colourpop is one of my favorite brands. I buy literally almost everything that they come out with. They are such an amazing brand. Like their collections are great. This was kind of a little bit of a challenge just because like they have so much stuff that they come out with, but they never really come out with staple products. And if they do, they don't really like add to them. Like they don't come out with like a staple blush line, kind of like how they come out with like staple like lip products or like lip collections. They just come out with stuff that go to each collection. But the first product I want to talk about is the Pretty Fresh Setting Spray. Obsessed with this. This is my second bottle. I have not really finished a setting spray before, but this one I definitely finished. I love this. I don't really use this as like a setting spray, so to speak. I use this as like a spray that kind of melts everything together, and I just love it. It's really, really refreshing. It's great for all year round. It's not a mattifying setting spray, but I feel like you can use this in literally for anything to like kind of like amplify like shadows on the lid, or just like melt your makeup together, or you know, just to like make everything not look cakey. The next product is also from the Pretty Fresh line. This is the Pretty Fresh foundation. I was obsessed with this. This one's actually empty. I need to open up the new one. This is literally empty. I need to like discard this. I don't know why I'm still holding on to it, but you guys, this is one of the best. I'm in the shade 190W. This is like my summer shade. I do need to get a little bit of a lighter shade for like the winter time, but I love this foundation. It is amazing. It has like the most beautiful natural finish. It's absolutely stunning. The next product is of course a lip product. It is the So Juicy Gloss in the shade Princess Cut. This is my favorite clear gloss of all time. This gives like the most juicy, glossy lip. It does have like that plumping property in it, but I love it. It's like, it feels more so like refreshing, pepperminty, you know. This is amazing. I seriously love this gloss. If you guys are in the market for a really good, nice plumping lip gloss, highly recommend the So Juicy one from Colourpop. There have been a ton of eyeshadow palettes from Colourpop, but there's one that's fairly new that I have used every single day, except for today. I didn't use it today because I wanted to try out something else, but I have been using this every single day, and I seriously think this is my favorite palette from Colourpop, like of all time. Like this is my favorite Colourpop release this year. I don't think anything can top this. It's the It's a Mood palette. I have used this so much since I got it. It is crazy. Like I just think it's beautiful. Like these are my kind of shades. Love that like big colorful kind of color story. It definitely is a mood. I love this palette. If I could recommend any palette from Colourpop, it would be this one, or at least 30 pan palette. I would recommend this one right here. Oh, I'm obsessed with this. And my last favorite product from Colourpop, I hope you guys don't think that I'm cheating. The Colourpop cream gel liners are literally my absolute favorite. I keep all of them in here. I have so many, and they're all different shades. They're all different shades. Like these are liners I've just collected over the years. I love them. I love them. I literally buy all the liners that they come out with because they're so fun. They're so freaking fun. Today I'm wearing cream gel liner in the shade Amnious Hour in my waterline. I just love them. I feel like they amp up every single look. They're so creamy. Oh, they are amazing. They're chef's kiss. Moving on, we have two more brands. So the next brand is Juvia's Place. Like, who guessed it? Who guessed this brand? This was very easy for me as well. There's so many products that I love from Juvia's Place, but these right here are the truth. So the first one is the Blushed Volume 1 Duo. I love this palette. Like this is, oh, these are so beautiful. Like you literally get an orange blush and a berry blush. My two favorite tones of blushes in this one duo. This is literally all that I need. This is like my go-to blushes for the fall time. This is all I've been using recently. Such a great value on this too. Like, it's very inexpensive, highly recommended. This also brings me to my second favorite product from Juvia's Place is the Bronzed Dark palette, which is what I'm wearing today. I'm also wearing the other one, but this is like the most used one for like my bronzer. I absolutely love this bronzer. I just love that she gives us a deep bronzer and like a lighter bronzer. I like to think of it as like a summertime bronzer and like a wintertime bronzer. I just like go into both and I get this and I just love it. It's absolutely beautiful. It always makes my base look so amazing. I love this. Like these two products, you guys, I think they're just really great, and Juvia's Place really killed it with this collection. I really want her to come out with more blush duos though, because girl, I could use some more. The next product from Juvia's that I love and obsessed with, and of course made it into my top 5, is the brow gel. Now this, I would not steer you wrong. This brow gel literally makes my brows stand up, and it also gives me like that fluffy brow effect as well. Like, it just makes my brows look fluffy. They just literally fluff up my brows, and this is all that I need. I love it. Like, it gives you that brow lifted effect. Stunning. The next product, of course, is probably like no surprise to you guys, but the Juvia's Place liner in the shade Kola is my favorite. Wearing it today, this is like the liner that I'm obsessed with. I have been through so many of this liner. It's just absolutely creamy. It glides on. It's super, super pigmented. Like, you don't even have to go over this liner. Pretty thick too, so it'll cover a lot more surface area on your lips. And then the last product from Juvia's Place is an eyeshadow palette, of course. It is the Warrior palette. This is my favorite neutral palette of all time. I absolutely love this palette. If you guys are not familiar with Juvia's Place, their shimmers are amazing, super pigmented, super metallic. They are beautiful. If I could recommend any Juvia's Place palette for someone who loves neutral, there's a ton that you definitely could buy, but I think this is the best one, honestly. It's such a timeless palette. Like, that's how I can describe this. It's super, super timeless. Last but not least, we have our final brand in the top 5. We have Fenty Beauty. Who guessed this brand? This brand is, oh, literally amazing. I love Fenty. Starting off with, of course, primer. So this is the soft matte primer. She has 3, I think. The soft matte one is my favorite one. I'm wearing it today. It just makes my makeup go on so flawlessly, and it actually helps to give me like that flawless kind of finish. Like, it's really, really beautiful, and it smells amazing. I highly recommend this primer. This is one of those primers that definitely does hold my oils and keeps my oils at bay. The next product is, of course, the hydrating foundation. I have 2 shades. I mix shades 420 and 430 together, but out of all the Fenty foundations, the hydrating one is my favorite one, especially with oily skin. I just feel like this is just the best of both worlds. Take the matte one and take the eavesdrop and you get this one. I feel like it doesn't give you that matte finish, but it does give you like that soft airbrush finish. It also smells good. I feel like all of Fenty's like face products have like distinct smells, but they smell good. So the next product is, of course, the setting powder. This was my first Fenty Beauty product. The setting powder in the shade Honey, this exact one. And this was my first luxury setting powder. I bought this when I was in California, and I just never wanted to spend $30 on a product. I never stepped foot in Sephora like as often as I do now, and it's just amazing. This powder has lasted so long. This also has like that signature Fenty smell. This is the shade Honey. I really love this setting powder. I am obsessed with this setting powder. Like, this setting powder holds a very special place in my heart. The next product from Fenty is the eye primer. Not a lot of people talk about this, but I love this because this is one of those eye primers that actually sets itself. You don't even have to set it. It's great. I've been using it every single day, and it's just amazing. The color payoff is amazing. I love it. It's just such an easy eye primer. And it has like a little doe foot as well, and I love it. I even have a backup of this because that's how much I love this eye primer. And then lastly from Fenty, how could it not be a gloss, okay? I love her gloss bombs. They are literally amazing. And my absolute favorite shade of all time from Fenty is the shade Hot Chocolate. I love my brown glosses. Everyone loves the Fenty Gloss Bomb glosses. They're amazing. I love this one out of all three of the formulas. And I love it. I really love this shade. It's really gorgeous. I'm almost out of it, so I need to buy another one very, very soon. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Definitely let me know your thoughts down below. And let me know your top 5 favorite products from one of your top 5 favorite brands. And I want to see if we're like on the same page with some of the products. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.